ones that we see, and it's distinctive because it's made of coquina blocks. You can see on the inside it's made here of coquina. And we excavated at this site both with the field school and then the city did some excavations later. And we found that this well was actually filled in, and so it had to be made earlier than that, in maybe the 1650s or 1640s, somewhere in there. And that was unusual because nothing in St. Augustine was made of coquina normally until after the fort was built. But this was about that time, a little earlier than the fort, and it was of coquina, so somebody important must have put it in here, it's thought. And the property was owned in the 18th century by the Cofradia of the Immaculate Conception. And this was a religious brotherhood. They were found throughout all the Spanish areas that maintained statues for processions and did things in the church and helped their members, widows and orphans. They may have rented out this property or they may have actually met here. But we did find religious objects here, some religious medals and beads that were probably rosary beads. But interestingly, these small, tiny little stars of copper, only about this big and very thin, six-pointed stars that for a long time we had no idea what these were, but now we know that they were the tips of flagellant, self-flagellation lashes. I think now since the Da Vinci Code, everybody's familiar with the practice of self-flagellation, and there were two penitent brotherhoods here in St. Augustine. One was among noblemen and one was among Indians. Susan Parker, again, has done a lot of the research on the cofradias of St. Augustine, but we did have here these flagellant societies, and may have happened right here because this is the place they owned, and we did find a couple of these. The well was great. We found chunks of furniture, like and a giant cow head, a lot of pottery. It looked like a cleanup job. And the city archaeologists who finished up the well after the field school thought maybe it was cleanup from the pirate raid of 1668. And the pirates did come in this area and killed a lot of people, captured some young girls for ransom. It was a very gruesome episode. So this is the Cofradia site. Love to get back here.